If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning 100,000 coins on Ultimate Team in my October giveaway, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Ethan here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best players to invest in for the upcoming Premier League SBC. Now for those of you who don't know, every couple of weeks EA release 2 new League SBCs, and although not all of the leagues within FIFA will be included in these SBCs, 5 that are guaranteed are the 5 major leagues: the Premier League, Serie A, Liga 1, La Liga and the Bundesliga. I've already done a video on the Serie A and its best investments, and I'll leave a card in the top right corner and a link down below in the description if you want to check that out. And today we're covering everyone's favourite league, the Premier League. Now pretty much every card within the league will rise up when a League SBC is released. However, certain cards maybe that play in a position where there's only one other player, or they're the only player in their position, or in a position where there's only silver cards, for example, they rise up massively, and you can see these cards go from being just a couple of hundred coins to being thousands and thousands, and that will make you guys so much profit if you invest in them. So if you guys do enjoy the video, if you don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new on here, and without further ado, let's go on into it. So as you guys can see, all but one of the cards in this investment squad are silvers, and that's because they're a lot rarer on the market compared to their bronze and gold counterparts. Their packs are a lot less, and that obviously means there's less of a supply of them on the market. When a League SBC is released, there will be a big demand for them, and it means they've got a bigger potential to rise up in price. And in some cases here, there's going to be a huge demand for them because they're one of only a couple of players in a certain position. So when people go to complete the SBC, they will literally have to buy the card that you've invested in, so it's got a potential to rise up massively in price, go up maybe 5 or 6 times what you picked it up for, and make you guys loads of profit. So I'm going to go through every player here, let you guys know why they're a good investment and what price I'd recommend getting them for. Now right now is a great time to invest in silver cards because the marquee matchups gives out, I believe, 3 silver packs in total, and there's also been some silver promo packs recently in the store, so silver cards have dropped a lot in price and it's a great time to invest in them. We start off with Pew, who's the only left-sided midfielder for Bournemouth. He's one of the best investments, I think, from the Premier League, as you have to use him really when the League SBC is released. They play a formation with wingers, so you will need a left-sided midfielder, and I think there's an in-form Fraser who's a left winger, but you're not going to be using an in-form in a League SBC, so Pew is the obvious option there. Now I picked him up for 2k, but he's dropped down to about 1,000 coins now because of all these packs that have been released recently, and I may pick up a few more of him because I think he's a really good one and could rise up to maybe like 8 or 9k, possibly even go extinct. We saw some silver cards, I think Bournemouth centre backs a couple of years ago on FIFA 17 went up to being like 30 or 40k. Last year we saw Lille centre backs go to like, I think, 30k, and their wingers went up to 50 or 60k. I think the right winger El Ghazi reached 60k at one point. So just because they go extinct because there's such a limited supply of them, they're in big demand, and that gradually their price caps get increased. So I think Pew could be a player who could be affected by that. We've also got Kachunga, who I believe is the only right mid for Huddersfield. Really good card there, and you can get any of these non-rares. I'd say look to get them for under 1,000 coins, unless they're a really low rated one, like maybe Kakai for example, or some of these guys. Maybe look to get them for about 500-600 coins, and then for these silver cards here, the rare ones, look for about 1,000 coins for the ones that aren't high rated. The 74s, maybe like 1.5k or below, is a good price, but you can get them really cheaply now just because of all of the packs currently available. We've also got these 3 players here, all right backs for Fulham, and none of them are gold, which means they're all quite rare on the market. You've got Sessegnon, I believe he's called Steven Sessegnon there, the brother of Ryan Sessegnon. We've got Cyrus Christie, and then Timothy Fosu-Mensah. All good investments. I think Fosu-Mensah is the best one there because he's also got a really good card for a silver. I mean, he's really tall, he's got good pace, good defending and physical, so he's definitely going to hold his value for the moment and will rise up a lot when a League SBC is released. I think Sessegnon could be a good one, but he's very low rated as a bronze, so may not be actually usable in the SBC just because you will need to have a certain rating overall. So I think Fosu-Mensah and Christie are 2 very good investments there. Moving up, we've got, I believe, 3 left backs for Newcastle, all of which are silver. We've got 2 of them here, Mankio and Dummett, both of which that I got for 1,000 coins. As you guys can see there, they're quite high rated silver, so the maximum rating there obviously being 74, and that means they're rarer. They're going to be packed less obviously than a lower rated card. Also they're rare, which obviously means they get packed less too, so there's going to be a limited supply of them and they can definitely go up a lot. There's also only 2 right backs for Huddersfield. You've got Smith and you've got Haddadinaj. Now I think both of these cards are going to rise up a lot. They're quite high rated silvers, which, as I've already mentioned, does mean they're going to be rarer. and you will need right backs as they do play a formation with fullbacks. So I mean, these cards, I got that one for 700 coins, this one for 600, and I could see them going up to like 5 or 6k pretty easily. You've also got Iorfa, who I believe is the only right back for Wolves, although they do have a right wing back, and that is Doherty, who you can also invest in. They play, I believe, well, either 3 or 5 at the back, depending how you look at it, but 3 centre backs and 2 wing backs, so you will need wing backs or full backs when you go to complete the SBC. So Iorfa and Doherty are good ones there. We've also got various goalkeepers for Cardiff, Smithies being one of them. I think there's Etheridge and one other. They're all silvers, and obviously you will need a goalkeeper when you go to complete the Cardiff League SBC. Every team obviously has a goalkeeper, so there's going to be a big demand for them. Everyone will need to use those cards, and given their silvers, they're quite rare, and they could definitely go up a lot in value. Now, moving down onto the bench and the reserves, most of these players play for Cardiff just because their squad compared to the others in the Premier League isn't that good. They have very few gold cards, pretty much all silvers, so they're all quite rare, and in certain positions they don't have many players. So we've got Mendes Yang, who I think is the only right-sided midfielder. Correct me if I'm wrong, they may have 1 or 2 others, but they're all silvers, which means they're pretty rare. I got him for 700 coins, and if you can get him for a price of that or lower, you should be good. We've also got Harris, who is one of the only left-sided midfielders they have, and I got this one for 550. You can find him for very, very cheap prices just because of his rating. They also only have, I think, 4 centre-backs, and they're all silvers. These two, Morrison and Manga, are the highest rated ones, so I picked them up both cheaply there. 1,000 coins, just under 1,000 coins really for both of them, so 2 good investments to pick up. We've got Bennett, who is one of the 2 left-backs there. There's Cunningham as well, both rare silvers, which obviously means they're rarer on the market, and that means they will definitely rise up more in price. Cunningham's quite expensive. I got this one for 1,000 coins, but he was going for like 4k a couple of days ago. Right now, because of obviously all the packs that have been released, he's dropped down. But there's another one there for 1,000 coins, and then he's going for about 2.2, I think, is the lowest by now, apart from that, which isn't too bad. I'm actually going to buy this one here for 1,000, just because typically you don't see him go that low. As I said, he was like 4 or 5k a few days ago, and I was trading with him, so I'll send that one over to my transfer list. But if you can get him for like 1.5k or below, you should be good there. 2 definitely good investments to get. They've also got 3 right backs, all of which are silvers, just like with Fulham. They don't have any gold ones in that certain position, and you find this especially with fullbacks and wingers. If a card's rare, they go up lots, and given they're all silvers, I think they can rise up loads in price, and they're all quite cheap. Connolly cost me 500 coins, Richards 550, and then Peltier 750, so decent ones there. And then we've got Crystal Palace players to finish it off. There aren't really any big teams here, just because they all have gold cards, and gold cards don't really go up that much compared to the silver ones. So they've got 2 right backs, Wan-Bissaka and Ward, both silvers. You guys get the idea. If they're rare, they go up in price. There isn't a gold option, so you have to go with one of these, and they'll rise up. And then we've got Kakai, who's the only left-sided midfielder they have. I'm not fully sure what formation they play. It may be a formation that when an SBC is released doesn't actually need wingers, but I'm pretty sure they do actually play a formation that has left and right sided midfielders, so I think he's definitely a good one to get there. The only option you've got, so one that will definitely rise up in price. So there we go. Those are all of the best investments from the Premier League. If you guys do want to see a video for maybe the Liga, the Bundesliga, La Liga, anything else like that, let me know down below which one I should do next. As I said, I already have done the Serie A, and there will be a link down below in the description if you want to check that video out after this one. But there's no rush really to get these cards. It's probably going to be a few weeks until the Premier League SBC is released. So yeah, just try and get these cards at the cheapest prices you can find. I'd recommend just building this concept squad that I've got, and every time you log on to Ultimate Team, look through, and if you see a good deal on someone, pick them up, and it's as simple as that really. And if you're looking for like the very best investments that you maybe want to stockpile, get a few of, I'd say Pew is a really good one. I think Kakai is a good one. Basically just the players where there's only one in their certain position, so Kakai is good. I think Harris and Mendes Liang are really good ones there. Kachunga, I think these 2 right backs for Huddersfield are great, and then Iorfa and Doherty too for Wolves. I think the Newcastle left backs are decent as well. And then the goalkeepers from Cardiff and the centre-backs from Cardiff. I mean, pretty much all these players here are really good investments, but I think the best ones are the players where there's only one in their certain position, because obviously there's going to be a bigger demand for them, as you have to use that card to complete the League SBC. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Just keep these cards really until the SBC is released, and you'll make coins. It's as simple as that. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care.